I gotta talk about this. I gotta talk about Vince, man. I gotta get my takes about Vince McMahon because I've been hearing silly shit. So I want to call this out. So first person hop on, man. I'll go ahead and get right to it. This has got to be said. First person. Okay, somebody like my video. Comment below so I know who you are. Comment below so I know who you are. All right, what's going on, Anthony? How you living? Since you here, I start since you one of my main subscribers that rock with me, rock with my channel. Well, man, I want to talk about Vincent, man, because I've been hearing these silly ass fans say that they want him to return. Now, I didn't get a chance to watch Bound for Glory, but I just check out the clips of you got to pay. Well, you got to pay to watch it, so I didn't get a chance to watch it. But anyway, I check out the clips of it. Well, I'll go ahead. Let me go ahead and start, man, with this Vince McMahon situation. Okay, people been talking about how Triple H has been booking. I completely agree. Triple H has been fucking up some calls. Triple H is a terrible booker. He's just like Vince McMahon. But the funny thing for me is they saying they want Vince McMahon to come back. And here's the thing, man. I said it before, I'll say it again. Vince McMahon, when he booked matches during the early 90s to the mid 90s to the late 2000s. Oh, Anthony, I did a video about Alexa Bliss too. Check that video out. I did a video about Alexa Bliss too that she should be the next women's world champion. You know what I'm saying? Check out that video if you haven't watched it yet. I mean, you can if you like it, like it. If you don't, it's all good. But check out that Alexa Bliss should be the next champion on my page. It's up there. It's up there. So anyway, okay, Vince McMahon. People keep saying that they want him to return because Triple H has been a shitty booker. Now let me get back to Vince. When Vince McMahon booked matches during the early 90s of the golden era of wrestling, during the mid 90s of the new era of wrestling, I mean the new generation era of wrestling, and when he booked matches during the late 90s of the attitude era of wrestling and the ruthless aggression era of wrestling during the early 2000s and mid 2000s, Vince McMahon was at his peak. He was at his peak. He told great stories. But when 2009 hit, Vince McMahon bookies went completely downhill. It went completely downhill and it got worse and worse over the years. Tell me if I'm telling lies. Because fans back then was talking about how Vince McMahon did Braun Strowman dirty when he didn't put the Universal Championship on Braun Strowman, when he didn't book Braun Strowman to dethrone Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship as he should have, because it killed all of Braun Strowman momentum. They talked about they was also pissed off about Vince McMahon not putting Samoa Joe over to the throne Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. That too. And wasn't Brock Lesnar pissed off at wasn't Brock Lesnar pissed off at Vince McMahon at WrestleMania 34 for not putting him over, for Roman Reigns to dethrone him for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania 34? Brock Lesnar got pissed off at Vince McMahon and threw the belt down. Vince McMahon also fucked up the call with Oscar getting her streak broken by Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 34. I was furious about that. I was furious about Oscar getting her streak broken to Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 34 because it was complete bullshit. That should have been Oscar's moment right then and there. What's going on? How you living? If you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. So anyway, Vince McMahon, he buried Oscar at WrestleMania 34 when she got her streak broken in Charlotte and lost. When she should have been the person to dethrone Charlotte at WrestleMania 34 and win the SmackDown Women's Championship. But at least I felt a little better when Carmella cashed in on Charlotte Flair on SmackDown Tuesday night when SmackDown used to come on USA on Tuesday nights like in 2018. So yeah. And with that being said, I was furious about Asuka getting her streak broken in Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 34. But I felt a whole lot better when Carmella cashed in on Charlotte Flair Tuesday night on SmackDown and dethroned her for the SmackDown Women's Championship, because Carmella is one of my favorite female wrestlers too, although she got shitted on back then. But I was just happy she cashed in on Charlotte Flair, and I felt a whole lot better from when I was pissed off about Asuka getting her streak broken to Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 34. So once again, when Carmella cashed in on Charlotte and took the title off of her, I felt a whole lot better. So Vince McMahon, he made some fucked up calls. All the pay-per-view matches was predictable. They was predictable. When we watch Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, when we watch Monday Night Raw every Monday night, and we watch SmackDown every Friday night when Vince McMahon was in charge, man, sometimes I will fall asleep on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. I will fall to sleep on that shit. Vince McMahon hit us with a swerve every now and then. He hit us with a swerve every now and then. And I was watching somebody's YouTube video, and they was talking about how Triple H books black talent. They was talking about how Triple H books black talent and how he booked the black female wrestlers and whatnot. Throwing the race card at them. And they want to give Vince McMahon on praise, saying he didn't book black wrestlers properly. Also, y'all forgot how he booked Kofi Kingston to lose the title to Brock Lesnar within a matter of seconds by one F5 at the beginning of the match, and Brock Lesnar pinned him 1, 2, 3. Oh, you forgot that shit? Y'all forgot that shit? You forgot that shit who video I watched? You forgot that? And it took Vince McMahon forever to finally go ahead and give Kofi Kingston what he rightfully deserved. But you want to throw the race card at Triple H saying he don't book black talent properly? Vince McMahon didn't do so well with it neither. Because he showed booked Kofi Kingston to lose the title to Brock Lesnar with a matter with 8 seconds by 185. I mean by one I said 85 L5. So what we really talking about here? Oh, I ain't forgot. Ain't forgot that. And then Kofi Kingston didn't even get a rematch against Brock. Big E even called that one out. Big E called that one out. Now y'all want to make Vince McMahon the good guy. Triple H and Vince McMahon book exactly alike. So, with that being said, bringing Vince McMahon back to WWE is like opening up a can of worms. What the hell do y'all think is going to change? What do y'all really think is going to change? As the saying goes, as this one saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same. So what the hell do y'all think going to really change when Vince McMahon comes back? But am I shocked these fickle ass fans want Vince McMahon to return? No, hell no. Because these fans don't no longer know what the hell they want anymore. And I'm so sick of the race card getting thrown around. A lot of wrestling fans are highly sensitive when it comes to these black wrestlers, especially the black female wrestlers. They are way more, they are, you know what I'm saying? They are highly sensitive. They are way more highly sensitive when it comes to these black female wrestlers. So a lot of fans are highly sensitive when it comes to these black female wrestlers. You say you're not a fan of Jade Cargill, you're a racist. You say you're not a fan of Bianca Belair, you're a racist. You say you're not a fan of Naomi, you're a racist. You say you're not a fan of Lash Legends, you're a racist. Or if you say you're not a fan of Mercedes Monet, you're a racist. First, they're gonna ask you why you're not a fan of. You tell them why. You racist. You racist. You hate black women. All that kind of stupid shit. They cannot take criticism when it comes to these black female wrestlers. They can't take criticism. Like somebody like me, if I say I like Alexa Bliss better than Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill and Naomi, first thing they'll ask me, why? Why? The fuck you mean why? But you know what I'm saying? Because I said so. In my opinion, she's better than they are. And they'll say right off the top, you racist. You don't like black women. You know what I'm saying? Just say you don't like black women. Then shut the fuck up. Get out of here with that shit. I don't owe y'all the damn thing. I don't have to be a fan of them because they're black. The double standard shit. That is a double standard right there. That's that double standard shit I be talking about. And they're highly sensitive when it comes to these black female wrestlers. I say I like Liv Morgan better than Jade Cargill and Naomi. Like I said, they'll ask me, why? The fuck you mean? Why? Because I said so. As soon as if I tell them that, they ask me, why do I like Liv Morgan better than, you know what I'm saying, Naomi and Jade Cargill? And that'll be my response. The fuck you mean? Why? Because I said so. Then they'll call me a racist. I don't like black women. Fuck out of here with that shit. Y'all can kiss my ass. Yeah, but B Fab is black though. B Fab is black though, so they're not gonna really come at you like that. I'm talking about white female wrestlers and other non-black female wrestlers. If I was to say I like Alexa Bliss better than Bianca Belair, you know what I'm saying, and Naomi, they like I said, they're gonna ask me why. And I'm gonna say the fuck you mean why? Because I said so. Get the hell on with that shit. I don't have to be a fan of Bianca Belair and Naomi because they black. The level of they have entitlement issues when it comes to these black female wrestlers. So they want to sit up here, and don't get me wrong, I'm not defending Triple H. Triple H is a terrible booker. He pissed me off when he booked Liv Morgan to lose that feud to Rhea Ripley and the title. You know what I'm saying? He pissed me off right then, and I didn't watch no more of Raw on Netflix after that, and I was completely done with Triple H after that. So don't nobody dare say I'm defending him. Like I said, him and Vince McMahon booked just like. So what the fuck y'all think is going to happen if Vince McMahon comes back and him and Triple H booked? You think you're going to get some better results? No, hell no. Things are going to get worse. I can assure you things are going to get worse. So all this wanting Vince McMahon to return, y'all don't realize you're shooting yourself in the damn foot. You shoot yourself in the foot. That's all you're doing. Wanting Vince McMahon to return right along, want for Vince McMahon to return, you're shooting yourself in the damn foot. Because nothing's going to change. Like I said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. So what the fuck y'all think is really going to change if Vince McMahon returns? Not a damn thing. So y'all stop with the stupid shit. Like I said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. So if Vince McMahon comes back, do y'all really think shit is going to change? If y'all do, y'all are dumber than rocks. Nothing's going to change. It's going to stay the same. And y'all gonna be angry and more irritated and pissed off with Vince McMahon booking. Y'all want to talk about Vince McMahon booked better than Triple H. Answer me this. If he booked so much down better than Triple H, why the fuck didn't he never put the world title on Liv Morgan to begin with? Why did he set her up every time to lose? Why did he set Liv Morgan every time? If it was up to me, Liv Morgan would have became world champion by 2020 or 2021 at the max. Liv Morgan would have already been in her damn bag. I can guarantee you that if I was in control of booking, Liv Morgan would have been the one won the world title. Shit, right now, Liv Morgan would probably be a 5-time women's world champion if it was up to me. Liv Morgan probably be a 5-time, you know what I'm saying, women's world champion. And Alexa Bliss would have eventually won won another women's world title. Right now, Alexa Bliss would probably be a 7-time or 8-time women's world champion at the max. Probably more than that. But I wouldn't have been shoving her down people's throats. So I'm gonna probably say 7-time or 8 world time champion at the max. Alexa Bliss probably would have been a 7-time or 8-time women's world champion at the max if it was up to me. And I find it laughable y'all really think things are going to change if Vince McMahon returns. And I constantly keep saying all this I keep saying all this race baiting shit when it comes to these black female wrestlers. Damn right, Devon Daly, I always do. Always do. One thing about this IWC wrestling community, they constantly speaks fuckery, so I'm gonna call it out every chance I get. And that was the time about them saying they want Vince McMahon to return, not realizing they're shooting themselves in the damn foot. Because nothing's going to change if he returns. What do they really think is going to change? And you know what else? That's opening up the door. That's opening the door right back up for Charlotte Flair to be getting shoved in my face as Women's World Champion. Because that's who he killed as Women's World Champion most of the time. And whoever Charlotte lost that title to, you can best believe she won it right back from that person. We talking about the same person that added Charlotte Flair to the WrestleMania 35 match that Becky Lynch eliminated on one damn good leg, but Charlotte Flair still gets added to the match. And like people said, yes, it was a phenomenal triple threat match at WrestleMania 35 between Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. But Charlotte Flair shouldn't have been in the damn match. The point is, she got eliminated by Becky Lynch on one good leg. It should have been Becky versus Ronda Rousey. That's who it should have been. But no, Vince McMahon just had to add his golden girl to the match. We're talking about the same person that won the NXT Women's Championship, and she was already the damn Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. And I don't like Nia Jax, but Nia Jax said the same damn thing when Vince McMahon was in charge of booking. Charlotte Flair gets handed everything, whether she deserved it or not. That's exactly what Nia Jax said, and Nia Jax spoke facts on facts. And I don't even like Nia Jax. And she spoke facts about that shit. And this was when Vince McMahon was in charge. And people talk about fans like me hate on Charlotte Flair when she's great. I never said she wasn't fucking great. Hey, she's a great wrestler. I give her that. But does that mean she had to get shoved down me and everyone else's throat as Women's World Champion when it's somebody else besides her that deserve a title opportunity and be champion? When there's somebody besides her that deserves to, you know what I'm saying, get a title opportunity and be champion for a change. But see, people not ready for that conversation. When Charlotte Flair stands and simps is not ready for that type of conversation I'm delivering right now. They're not ready for it. They're not ready for it. Charlotte Flair was over pushed when Vince McMahon came to the main roster. So why do y'all really want this man to come back? Do y'all not realize how silly y'all sound? Triple H books no Triple H and Vince McMahon book exactly alike. And now people saying Shawn Michaels books the somebody a video I watched on YouTube. Hell, he might see it, but I don't care. But I watched the YouTube. I watched a little bit of his video. He was talking about how Triple H doesn't book black females the right way, and he mentioned that Shawn Michaels booked the black, you know what I'm saying, talent in NXT solid. He does for the most part. But let me ask you this: do that mean you and these other fans think if Shawn Michaels come to the main roster, everything gonna change? He gonna start booking everybody, you know what I'm saying, the right way? Hell, I'm not gonna sit up here and say he would. I'm not gonna believe that because Shawn Michaels might come to the main roster and take it over, and I won't be surprised if he booked the same way Triple H and Vince McMahon do. Then what? Yeah, y'all. Yeah, then yeah. What then? Then what? Then what y'all gotta say? So just cause Shawn Michaels books all the NXT talent and the black female talent as all these male fans and there's certain YouTuber that I watch tonight like to complain about the wrestler, the male, I mean the all the black, you know what I'm saying, wrestlers and male and black male wrestlers don't get booked properly by Triple H, but they do by Shawn Michaels on NXT. And y'all think if Shawn Michaels comes to the main roster, he's gonna book everybody the right way? No, hell no. I'm not saying he wouldn't, but part of me think he's probably gonna book exactly the way Triple H and Vince McMahon do. And if he does this shit, don't say you didn't hear it. You didn't hear it from me, cause I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Now if Shawn Michaels actually do, okay. Then I'll be the first to give him his props. But until then, I don't trust that shit. I seen some say they want Shawn Michaels to come to the main roster because he'll book all the wrestlers, you know what I'm saying, fair. I don't believe that. I won't be a bit surprised if Shawn Michaels come up to the main roster and Triple H step down with Vince McMahon, and I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, be surprised if he start booking the top the same way Triple H and Vince did, or if he does book them different and book them the fair way. I give Shawn Michaels all his props in the world. So no. And these male fans, they get on my nerves constantly making every damn thing about race when you say you're not a fan of these black female wrestlers like Bianca Belair, Naomi, Jade Cargill, Lash Legend, or Mercedes Moné. They have entitlement issues and don't realize that they do. I don't have to be none of those black female wrestlers that I name. I don't have to be a fan of none of those black female wrestlers that I name. Oh yeah, Jada Parker. When you say you're a fan of her, they get mad. They want to call you a racist and get mad if you say you're not a fan of Jada Parker. Now me, I actually like Jada Parker. Is she one of my favorites? No, absolutely not. But I do like Jada Parker. But here's another. I'm about to go ahead and call this out. For a lot of these fans that say that they support Jada Parker because of her in-ring talent, it's bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit. It's bullshit. No, they really like Jada Parker because they want to sleep with her. That's all it comes down to with a lot of these wrestling fans when it comes to Jada Parker. I'm not one of those guys. Me as a wrestling fan, I know my place as a wrestling fan. Yeah, I did too, Devon Dale. I hate it. Yeah, I never liked Charlotte Flair. I don't want Vince to come back to in the WWE. Yeah, I don't either. He shouldn't. He don't need to come back. His ass is gone. I want him to stay gone. Yeah, fuck Vince and fuck Triple H too. The hell with both of them. Somebody they want Vince McMahon to come back. What the fuck y'all really think gonna change if he come back? That's like opening up a can of worms. Y'all the one wanted him gone so damn bad. That thing what makes these wrestling fans so shallow because they wanted Vince McMahon gone so bad. They wanted him gone so bad. Now and then just knew that Triple H was gonna step up and get the job done. And for the first part, he did okay. But like I said, when he booked Liv Morgan to lose that feud in that title against Rhea Ripley, he pissed me off. And I also pissed off about Liv Morgan losing that feud in that title to Rhea Ripley. I turned from Raw on Netflix and didn't watch no more of it. That's how pissed off I was. And after that, I was done with Triple H. So, no. So now Vince don't need to fucking come back. And I sit up here, I see these fans online saying they want Vince to return. And I laugh. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck y'all think gonna change it? We're gonna change if he returns. Then people say, y'all sit up here, y'all shit on Vince. He the reason why y'all started watching professional wrestling. Yeah, back in the damn 90s, back in the 90s and 2000s, yeah, that's when he was at his peak at booking matches the right way and telling great stories. By 2009, Vince Man bookings went downhill, and it got worse and worse over the years until he finally stepped down. And nothing has still changed because Triple H hit us with a damn swerve. At first, he was booking talent the right way, then he hit us with a fucking swerve. And now, no, so, like I said, at first when Triple H went to the main roster, he was booking talent the right way for you know what I'm saying, a little bit. Then he hit us with that damn swerve, and he books exactly like Vince McMahon. Yeah, he did over push John Cena. That's good. I was pissed off how he booked Rey Mysterio to lose the title to John Cena in his first title defense. I said, come on now, come on now, nah. And he had Brock Lesnar holding the Universal Championship hostage. He not defending it, and this is how he booked Brock and booked Roman Reigns to call out how Brock Lesnar doesn't defend that title. He don't come to work. Roman Reigns and that's who the ones they fucking hated. Roman Reigns was the one calling out the obvious, saying how it's fucked up how Brock Lesnar just hold that title hostage and don't come to work and defend it. Roman Reigns, you know what I'm saying, was like Brock Lesnar don't defend it, he don't come to work. What type of, you know what I'm saying, trouble you know what I'm saying, is he's in? Roman Reigns was calling this Roman Reigns was calling this shit out. But nah, the fans, they hated him. They hated him. But when he turned heel and he was doing his damn job, he would turn heel and doing his job. They still hated him until they started liking him. And Roman Reigns is one of my favorite wrestlers, but I do like him. I've always have liked him. So I knew Roman Reigns eventually was going to be the guy to the throne, Brock Lesnar, for the Universal Championship. But nah, man, I'm sick of hearing these fans whine about these black female wrestlers constantly throwing a fucking race car, race baiting all the time. And I'm sick of hearing about them wanting Vince McMahon to return. I've seen and heard it down enough on these platforms. I'm constantly seeing YouTubers bitching. I'm constantly seeing YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? I'm constantly seeing YouTubers bitching about the, you know what I'm saying, black female wrestlers not getting booked, you know what I'm saying, solidly and stuff like that. I done had enough. I'm tired of it. You're in the wrong chat, man. If you don't watch wrestling, you're in the wrong chat. So I done had it up to here. Yeah. And like I said, every now and then Vince McMahon will hit us with a swerve in 2020, 2021. He will hit us with a swerve every now and then. But for the most part, man, he booked some shitty moments. Like Brock Lesnar. He booked Brock Lesnar. I'm a strong believer in God, man, but I'm saying if you don't watch wrestling, you're in the wrong chat. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, but anyway, like I said, Vince McMahon will hit us with some swerves. He would hit us with some swerves. Sometimes every blue moon he would, but other than that, man, nah. Cause look how he did Liv Morgan. He also did Liv Morgan dirty. Liv Morgan was supposed to have won the title against Becky Lynch at day one, and Vince McMahon changed the script and said Becky was keeping the title. Yeah, they are Devon Daily. They are Devon Daily. Although I like Alexa Bliss better. What's going on, Josh? If you watch wrestling, man, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, man. So I done had it up to here, man. I done had it up to here. If y'all really think Vince McMahon is gonna change anything, Alexa Bliss my number one. But if y'all really think anything is gonna change, man, y'all are sadly mistaken. Vince McMahon, he's gonna do nothing. He's already a terrible human being. And y'all really want this man to come back. No. So nah, man, all this shitting on Triple H when Vince McMahon, when he books the same exact way as Vince McMahon did. I don't understand, you know, I don't understand why y'all want Vince. But I'm not surprised fans said, I know how these fucking fans, how shallow and fickle these fans are. I knew eventually they was going to want Vince McMahon to come back and return. Virtuality and personality, she adds most. Yeah, Alexa Bliss is the female wrestler who I got the most hate behind back in the day. Telling you, man. Nah, nothing's gonna change if Vince McMahon comes back. Nothing. I mean nothing. Nah. So you like I said, for these fans that sit up here talking about they want Vince McMahon to come back, you're shooting yourself in the foot. You're shooting yourself in the damn foot. Vince McMahon and Triple H both they have the same exact mindset. They don't care. They don't care. Look how the fuck Triple H did Alexa Bliss in her second match against Charlotte Flair. Man, I was fucking furious. Book Alexa Bliss to home in her hometown for number one. And what really pissed me off the most that had me furious when he booked Charlotte Flair to rip her doll apart to shreds like it never had no evil invincible powers. When he could have at least booked Alexa Bliss to win by a 10 countout or disqualification, and she wins the match that way, and Alexa Bliss keeps the title. No, he had to book his down Golden Girl to beat Alexa Bliss for the second time, and that shit pissed me off. I was so pissed off. I want to punch a damn hole through the wall, man, when Alexa Bliss lost to Charlotte Flair for the second time. So yeah, man. So that stuck with me for a long time. The second time Alexa Bliss lost to Charlotte Flair, that stuck with me for a long time. I mean, book Alexa Bliss to lose to Charlotte Flair for the second time in her hometown, and book Charlotte Flair to rip the doll apart like it had no invincible powers. Man, I was fucking furious. I wanted to punch a hole through the damn wall, man. I was pissed. So with that being said, Alexa Bliss getting revenge on Charlotte Flair is needed. I hope Triple H book it. I hope Triple H, you know what I'm saying, book it. And Alexa Bliss, when Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair wrestle in their third match, Alexa Bliss get her first pinfall off Charlotte, and it's on Alexa Bliss' resume that she's beaten all four of the Four Horsewomen. That's all I want. Alexa Bliss getting revenge on Charlotte Flair is needed. Yeah, but until then, I'm gonna support her title run. So hopefully, when if Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, if Alexa Bliss and Charlotte lose the titles to Roxanne Perez and um Rocky Rodriguez, and they regain the women's tag team titles, or if they lose them to Saruka and Zarya, that's when I want Alexa Bliss to strike and turn on Charlotte Flair. And like I said, when they wrestle in the third match, she get her first pinfall off Charlotte, and it's on her resume that she's beaten all four of the Four Horsewomen. Yeah, so yeah. Zelina is the Lil Uzi Vert of the women's division. Her in-ring ability is super diverse and got natural charisma, but they be screwing it up. Exactly. Yep. So, like I said, in the Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair third match, I want Alexa Bliss to get her first pinfall off Charlotte, and it's on her resume that she's beaten all four of the Four Horsewomen. That's all I want. But anyway, moving on. So yeah, man, y'all really shooting yourselves in the foot about wanting Vince McMahon to return. Y'all have no clue what the hell y'all is asking for. Vince McMahon return back to wrestling. I'm gonna be falling asleep, or I'm gonna be falling to sleep on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. I promise you that. I can promise you that shit. I can promise you that. And notice the ones that want Vince McMahon to return are Charlotte Flair fans. See, I peeped that shit too. I peeped that shit too. For the fans that want Vince McMahon to come back and control and return, they are Charlotte Flair fans. See, them Charlotte Flair fans is going to want Vince McMahon to return. Yeah. Notice majority of these fans, know what I'm saying, that I've been seeing wanting Vince McMahon return are Charlotte Flair fans. You see, I peep shit. Like I said, the fans that want Vince McMahon to return so bad are Charlotte Flair fans. Yep. Yeah, they want to see Charlotte. They want to see Charlotte Flair get handed all those opportunities back to back again. And now Triple H is doing that same shit to Rhea Ripley, right? So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Triple H and Vince McMahon book exactly alike. The only difference is Charlotte Flair is Vince McMahon's golden girl, and Rhea Ripley is Triple H's golden girl. That's why I worded in my video that Rhea Ripley is a Charlotte Flair 2.0 because he books Rhea Ripley the same way Vince McMahon booked Charlotte Flair by getting shoved in my damn face 24/7 as champion. So ask me, why do y'all really want Vince McMahon to return? But like I said, it's them Charlotte Flair fans. Yeah, it's them Charlotte Flair fans that want him to, you know what I'm saying, return. Oh, I always do, Devon Daly. I always do. I always do. I peep shit. Chris Tabbitt, I don't know, man. I'm if I'm being honest with you, I don't trust none of the McMahons. I don't trust none of the McMahons. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. I don't even know. But I know one damn thing. I don't want Vince to come back. And any day, it ain't what I don't want. He's not. He's not coming back. So I wish these fickle ass fans get the fuck over it. Because he wanted them gone in the first place because he said he won't book a match properly. So what the fuck make you think things going to change and Triple H stepped down and he stepped back up, or if him and Triple H both booking matches? What do y'all really oh, Lord for no, Lord forbid, both of them book matches. Oh man, y'all gonna really be upset. Y'all gonna really be angry. Because y'all wanted Vince McMahon to step down because he won't booking matches the right way. Ain't that's what the hell every last one of y'all said in this IWC wrestling community? Ain't this what the hell a lot of you wrestling fans said throughout this IWC wrestling community is why you wanted Vince McMahon gone? And I get it, yeah, because Triple H won't Triple H booking NXT talent properly just like Shawn Michaels is right now currently? And he came to the main roster. For a little bit, he was booking wrestlers the fair way because Liv Morgan eventually won the SmackDown Women's Championship, although she had a short run, which was bullshit. Only 98 days. At least she could have got to 100. But he eventually put the title. He booked Aaliyah to win her first piece of championship tag team gold, right along with Raquel Rodriguez. Both of them became the women's tag team champions. Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville, they eventually won their first piece of championship tag team gold. So yeah, there, I give Triple H all of that. But after that, his bookings went completely downhill. Like I said, he pissed me off. When he pissed me off and I was completely done with him is when he booked Liv Morgan to lose that feud and attack Rhea Ripley. I was so fucking furious I didn't watch no more of Raw on Netflix. Because that was some complete bullshit, man. That was some complete bullshit, and he know it. What's going on, Rick Trunk Ice Cat? Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the chat. I'm talking about these marks talking about they want Vince McMahon to return. And as I stated before, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Bringing back Vince McMahon is just like opening up a can of worms. The fuck he need to come back all for? Because they wanted him gone in the first place, just like I did. But see, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I stuck to that shit. I stuck to it. Because Vince McMahon is because I called him because Triple H is booking just like Vince McMahon. Now they talking about they want Triple H to step down and they want Vince McMahon to come back. What the fuck? What? Don't y'all not realize and comprehending that's like opening up a can of worms. Y'all don't realize y'all are shooting yourself in the damn foot. Exactly. Bringing him back will mean nothing. He's done just like you said. Tell you, man, these wrestling fans be all over the place. That's why I don't communicate with them. Well, I don't communicate with a lot of them. You, of all people, I can level with and communicate with. And a couple of more. Because I have one named Yalit, so that sends me wrestling articles on Facebook and Instagram that needs to be called out and talked about. He'll send me these articles that need to be called out and talked about. And I do my live videos and address my thoughts about them. So he's one of the closest wrestling fans that I communicate with. And he's met a lot of professional wrestlers. So yeah, he alright with me. He's right with me. This is why, man, I come on this fucking platform and I love to talk about wrestling and give my takes and give my strongest takes, whether people disagree or not. Because I love talking about wrestling. This is why I created this platform. My YouTube account used to be a regular YouTube account, and I turned it into a wrestling account. So I can gain more subscribers. Well, not just gain subscribers. I talk about wrestling because I love it. So this is why I turned my YouTube account into a wrestling account. Because before that, it was a regular account, and I turned it into a YouTube account. I turned it to a wrestling account because I love talking about wrestling on Facebook and Instagram. I do it on X sometimes too, but I don't get a lot of viewers and people watching my videos, so I don't do it on X like that. Unless if I'm gonna do it in a chat and add you on and we talk about it and give our takes. You give your takes of what I'm talking about. But yeah, I turn my YouTube account to a wrestling account, man, so I can talk about wrestling. And then I want to gain more subscribers too, and I want to get my content out there. So, famous YouTubers that watch wrestling that I rock with can come across it and, possibly subscribe to. But until then, man, I ain't doing this just to get subscribers and get popular. No, I like talking about wrestling. And I make sure I know what I'm talking about. Rather than talk about these wrestling topics like these other YouTubers do. They don't have a clue what the hell they talking about and everything they saying is wrong. See, that's not me. That's not me. When I talk about wrestling, I make sure it's an interesting topic that people like you and everybody else is going to listen to. They're going to listen to me, listen to what I got to say, and I give my strongest takes about it. And whether they can disagree or not, but it's okay to disagree with me as long as you're respectful about it. But if you talk shit and all that, okay, look, now we got a problem. Because I can say what I want to say at the end of the day in the wrestling community and give my takes. But I do videos, man, to give my strongest takes so y'all can find my videos interesting and y'all know what I'm saying, listen to me. And then you can give your takes whether if you agree or not. You know what I'm saying? You can give your takes. Or if you disagree, it don't matter. But I like to talk about interesting wrestling topics so y'all can listen and y'all can enjoy watching the video. And like I said, then after that, if you enjoy the video, you can give your takes about, what I said, and you can agree to disagree with me. You speak the truth while bringing up, you speak truth while being fair. That what makes you honest, cause exactly. Yeah, I'm very fair, man. I'm a fair guy. I don't show favoritism. That's one thing about me. I don't show favoritism. Like I bring up from time to time, but I brought it up a lot. But the time when, like I said, when Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross had a feud with Bailey. You remember when Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross became a tag team? They became a thing. They're one of my favorite. They're one of my top favorite tag teams. Bliss Cross Applesauce. Yeah. So they booked Nikki Cross to win a title opportunity for Alexa Bliss. I was pissed off. Like, look, hold on. Why is Nikki Cross winning a title for Alexa Bliss when Alexa Bliss could win it herself? Now, this is Vince McMahon's booking since people want him to come back so damn bad. Okay. Like I said, back to what I just said, he books Nikki Cross to win a title opportunity for Alexa Bliss. So I said, okay, I was pissed off. And I'm like, if Alexa Bliss wins that Women's World title from Bailey, that's going to be fucked up. And I'm not going to be able to support Alexa Bliss's title run because that's fucked up. That should be Nikki Cross title opportunity. Nikki Cross should be the one holding that title. And don't get me wrong, Alexa Bliss is my top favorite female wrestler. I don't go against her for nobody. But that wouldn't have been fair to Nikki Cross not to win that title because she the one who earned the opportunity. It won Alexa Bliss. So why book Alexa Bliss to wrestle for a title opportunity that Nikki Cross actually won? Is that right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? That is unbiased. Everything I said is unbiased. So the same thing happened with Oscar. Oscar got robbed. You know what I'm saying? Oscar got robbed at SummerSlam a couple of years. I think it was SummerSlam or Extreme Rules. She wrestled Sasha Banks for the title. And at that time being, Oscar was the Raw Women's Champion and Sasha Banks was the challenger, although she was one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions with Bailey. Okay. I think I want to say Oscar accidentally spit missed in the referee's eyes and Sasha Banks was knocked out. Bailey came from behind, ambushed Kairi Sane from behind and knocked out Oscar in the ring. And she put Sasha Banks on top of Oscar, took the shirt off the referee, threw him out the ring, and she counted 1, 2, 3 and forced the ring announcer to ring the damn bell. And Sasha Banks got crowned as new Roman's champion, and she actually was champion. I'm like, bro, you fucking kidding me? And this is Vince McMahon's booking, right? He basically booked Oscar to get robbed. He booked Oscar to get robbed. So you know damn well I was furious about that. Because that was complete bullshit. That was complete bullshit. Also, I couldn't support Sasha. And at that time, I was a fan of Sasha Banks. So I couldn't support Sasha Banks' title run. And somebody gonna get on me talking about, are you kidding me? You doing Sasha Banks? I said, first the damn ball, if the shoe was on the other foot, and Sasha Banks got done like that and screwed like that, Kairi Sane came from behind and knocked out Bailey from behind, and Oscar spit missing Sasha Banks' eyes, and the referee was knocked out, and Kairi Sane put through the referee out the ring and put in the referee shirt and counted 1, 2, 3 and forced the damn ring announcer to ring the damn bell, and Sasha Banks got and Oscar got crowned as new Raw Women's champion. Y'all would have had a damn uproar about it. Would have been calling WWE racist and every damn thing. So how is that fair to Oscar? Come on now. Come the fuck on. See, these wrestling fans are shallow. They're very biased. I miss Paige. Paige, okay, she alright. If you like Paige, man, to which is on, ain't you know. So yeah, that's my whole thing, man. This wrestling community, these wrestling fans, they fickle. They be all over the place. They no longer know what they want. They no longer know what they want, man. Bringing back Vince McMahon is the worst fucking decision ever. If things will stay the same. I won't say it get worse, but it's gonna stay the damn same. Cause Triple H booked just like Vince, and he proved it. He fooled us all. Cause I'm not even gonna hold you. I was one of the main ones that just knew Triple H was gonna make a change on the main roster and start booking all the talents the right way. I just knew he was. And boy was I wrong. And I can admit to that shit. I can admit to I was wrong. But now these fans, these fickle ass fans want this man to return. For what? For what? To disappoint y'all just like Triple H is doing. To disappoint y'all exactly the way Triple H is doing. When y'all want this man gone in the first place. This is exactly why I can't communicate with wrestling fans. Because they be all over the damn place. Triple H gave out nothing but false hope for the future of WWE by crapping on it. Thank you. Thank you, Retronic Ice Cat. Thank you so much, Thank you so much, Retronic Ice Cat, for clearing that shit up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for clearing all that shit up. Thank you. Nobody couldn't have said that better than you all did. Nobody couldn't have said that shit better than you did. So what the fuck they think is gonna happen if Vince McMahon comes back? It's you're going to get the same exact treatment. It's like opening up a can of worms. And I'm hearing these fucking idiots talking about they want Vince to return. God knows what. For God knows what. Now y'all saying y'all want Shawn Michaels to come over. Do y'all think I don't trust Shawn Michaels. I don't trust Shawn Michaels coming to the main roster taking it over because he might do the same thing. At this point I don't trust him. I don't trust nobody. I mean seriously. So I'm over it at this point. I'm over it. I'm over it. You know, Dennis Thompson. Hell no. Exactly. Triple H is just like Vince. Exactly. Why the fuck you think Bret Hart can't stand Triple H? Why you think exactly he's the worst manipulator in WWE? Has a huge ego, exactly. And why the fuck you think Bret Hart don't like him? That's exactly why Bret Hart can't stand Triple H and didn't want to shake his damn hand at the Hall of Fame induct ceremony. That's exactly why Bret Hart didn't want to shake Triple H hand at the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony. And he shits on him every time he get a chance. And he's right. But everybody want to call Bret Hart a crybaby. He always want to complain to know Bret Hart can say whatever the hell he wants because Bret Hart tells the truth, and they can't stand it. That's all it is. That's all. That's what it all comes down to. Bret Hart is very, you know what I'm saying, vocal, and they can't handle it. He's very, you know what I'm saying, vocal, and they can't, you know what I'm saying, handle it. Triple H is just like a McMahon. You can't trust him. Exactly, Retronic Ice Cat. Exactly. People want to shit on Triple H and say he said was going not Triple people want to shit on Bret Hart and say he's a bitter old man, he's furious and all that kind of shit. Man, y'all funny as shit. Y'all just he just vocal and y'all can't handle it. He too damn vocal and he too damn real for y'all. He too real. He too straight up. Just like when he said Gunther couldn't wrestle, they got offended about that when he told the truth. All Gunther does is chops. Chops ain't wrestling. Just like that time when he cooked, when he you know what I'm saying, cooked, that's like time when he cooked Seth Rollins for hurting Finn Balor. That time when Seth Rollins injured Finn Balor a long time ago, Bret said what he would have done to him if he would have did him like that. Bret said he would have came under with a baseball bat in the backstage. So no, people want to call Bret Hart, and that's the thing. This new generation of wrestling, these you know what I'm saying, these young wrestling fans and they early 20s, man, they are cooked. They cooked. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. They want to tell the you know what I'm saying, the older wrestling fans like myself that's been watching wrestling way before they popped out their damn mama's womb. Tell me about wrestling, and I've been watching wrestling way before you was even thought of. I've been watching wrestling since '91 or '92. I started watching wrestling when I was like 4 or 5 years old. How the hell you think you know about wrestling more than me? Saying these new age wrestling fans, they cooked. But man, I just had to get this shit off my chest. I'm telling you, man, you damn right. Just like I said, Retronic Ice Cat, they cooked. These damn Gen Zs are cooked. Okay. But man, I'm about to go on to get up out of here, bro. Like I said, bring Vince McMahon back. Y'all want the same guy to come back that gave y'all false hope every damn chance he got. And I'm pretty sure he enjoyed doing it, setting us up for people like Liv Morgan to not whenever win the title until it took Triple H to step up to finally put it on her. And I guess he put it on her to shut us up. But anyway, man, the hell with both of them. And I'm gonna go ahead and get on up out of here. Thanks for everybody commenting and sharing your thoughts and all that whatnot. So with that being said, it's your boy Hitman D, and I'm gonna sign out.